And I accidentally recorded to my computer. Nothing's going right over here. It doesn't matter from a process perspective. I'll still get it uploaded. Um, so I'm gonna try and move along here. Let's keep using Ed's screen if that's okay, Ed.
That's fine. That's fine too.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's follow up on the spec call tomorrow. Let's comment and up the priority on issue 55. That would be awesome. I just wanted to make sure we got to the specification page topic. There's a couple of things that we discussed yesterday in the marketing call. It's if you can keep scrolling down. Sorry, I forgot to go over the list of items we wanted to talk about. It's under infrastructure website.
This one
Um,
here. This thing.
yeah. So, actually, if you just go to microprofile.io, just open up a new tab. And I don't know if Amelia, if you want to talk through this or well, just go to specifications at the top, the menu. Pick config. Oh, that'll work too. That's fine. Learn more. Right. So this has each of the releases that we've had. Just click on view real quick, and then we'll hit the back button. This is just going to take us to the GitHub page, right? Of that particular release. Okay, go back or close this tab. I think it opened a new one.
It's
Yeah. Now see
interesting.
more.
It's
Sorry?
interesting. I think it's a for config 3.1, at least it should not go to that link. It should go to the see more. So Ed, if you click see more,
Where?
no,
Here? Oh, this one.
The
Yeah.
left. Mhm.
it should link to this page. I will talk with Ryan to have that fixed.
Right. So Ryan's on PTO, I believe. But when he gets back,
Yeah,
we'll
it's back.
we'll do that. But this is right. This is live, so you can see this is the microprofile 3.1 based on the template that we created and the content that was filled out. If you just want to scroll down, right, you can kind of see everything that's there. All right. So then, if you want to go back to the top again and click the specification dropdown, and you can see each of the specifications. Oh, Jakarta EE doesn't look good.
If you click Jakarta EE, it's yeah, click on that.
It should say core profile.
Yeah,
It
it's
shouldn't say Jakarta EE. It should say Jakarta EE core profile. I bet you it's
entry.
just too long.
No, it can
Yeah.
be, it has to be what his name. It just needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will that's the correct link. And if you click, can you go back? If you click
To where?
specifications, click on the kind of the REST client. So it's a kind of, if you go to the bottom of it, so basically it's kind of eventually we put like blogs, as you can see here, the REST client has the blog. So all the others, and also we will have added some blogs and etc.
Yeah, latest in 2021 kind of worries me. Latest blog post
Yeah.
2021. So this is still rough, everyone.
Yeah, there are well, we wanted this to be live so that it doesn't have to be included in the 2025 program plan. And also this has been a lot of work. Emily, Ryan, a bunch of other people have worked on this. For the time being, specifications is live. We will, every API or spec has an issue, and there are some errors like Jakarta core file needs to be adjusted, so we can go in there. Ryan, I think, did not send the email saying that this is live. So Emily, do you mind sending the email with just a link and say, hey, this is live in under the marketing repo, there are the specifications. If you see any errors, submit on the ticket and on the respected ticket. You can see here Jakarta EE code profile. So we just need to write it correctly. Clearly, Ryan just needs some guidance on that. And in the future, we will add the calendars in each single page, blogs, and everything like this. Just, that the nice to have. If anyone in the community wants that email lands in the community forum, wants to add more value to these pages, this is great. Let's do it. And we will do our best to automate these pages in the future. Clearly, it is easier at the moment because there's 1 or 2 releases a year. If we go back to 3, then we definitely need to prioritize automatization. But this is a huge win because it was part of the 2024, what is it? A task?
Program plan.
Program plan.
Yes, and it's completed so we can delete, scratch that. So congratulations to everyone who was part of the process, getting this done. It was hard.
Good. No, this is great. Question, aren't there more standalone platform
Yeah,
specifications?
so I was going to say the next step is to add the REST standalone ones. So for the standalone ones, we just we'll walk through the list.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
then
go ahead. Sorry.
the other things the way order is the platform first and then put a standalone after the platform one. Yeah, it's fine. I will send an email to the Google group.
Thank you so much, because I know you were a huge part on this. So I think you can send that email and be like totally awesome at it.
No problem. Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to switch gears one more time over to the program plan. I think at this point I could take over if you want to stop sharing, and because I've already got a tab up where I did a little work. Okay. Share and Chrome. I got a little ahead of myself there. Let me go back here. All right, I'm going to bring up just real quick the program plan for 2025. Actually, so this is what Sharon had sent out. This is also I also sent this to the MicroProfile working group alias. And this is one of the images that was embedded, just to let you know, right? This is the cycle and timeline. We're actually on time so far. So this is like amazing. So draft program plan and marketing plan created mid-October, right? So that's exactly where we are. Late October, candidate program plan approved by the steering committee meeting. So what I'd like to do is switch over now actually to the program plan. Did I not create a link to it?
It's in the marketing minutes. If you don't have it here, go to the marketing minutes, because
I added it down here. I thought, hold on. Oh, that's why. I think I scrolled down too far. I went down to last week's. Here we go. To the last meeting. Okay, so the 2025 program plan. We covered this during the steering committee meeting last week, so really there's nothing that we've changed from that during the marketing call. During the marketing call, we went through and we updated the marketing goals, and we consolidated the marketing goals and marketing activities slide. So now it's just down to one slide, right? Where the first 2 bullets really haven't changed from last year. What we want to start doing is highlighting, continue to do in some cases, begin to do in others, highlight specifications, members, and working groups. So we do have social media tags like on X where we post. We have these cards, right, where we post compatible implementations and implementation announcements and stuff like that. What we want to start doing is occasionally updating on a more frequent basis the status of spec meetings, right? So if there's a meeting, let's say MicroProfile config team meets, and something of interest is decided or is discussed, what we want to do is create a social media card, right, announcing that with a link to it, right? Just to show people the progress that we're making. It might spark interest for people to join calls and so on. So what we were talking about is creating um, a uh, well, what was brought up during the call was perhaps, I can go to each meeting minutes and update the meeting minutes with a line item that says, please, specify something that you wanted on on social media, and then or open a ticket. We can create a template so that Ryan can then create a card and post on social media. Doesn't have to be every meeting, in my opinion, but we do want to advertise the progress that we've made, right? So I'll be thinking about exactly how to do this, create a tag in the marketing Git repo and so on. Let's see, what else did we do here? Also, individual profile, MicroProfile committers and developers. We want to highlight them as well. So that may mean working with folks here on the call or other community members to create a social media card. And again, it doesn't have to be a big time investment. And we also want to advertise around jugs that promote MicroProfile, and these are the same folks that would be getting swag, right? If they talk about MicroProfile, they get swag and they get a mention on our social media.
I think we should
channels.
also add conferences, JAGs, JAGs that promote MicroProfile.
Okay.
Thank you.
The other thing is optimize microprofile.io experience. So the marketing team decided or discussed, hey, you know what? Maybe we should set aside a meeting and just try to navigate our own site, right? Pick something of interest and then navigate our site to see what it takes to locate that thing of interest, right? So we do want to make it more usable. That's really what that means at the end of the day, right? So that's something we targeted for next year. And again, we do want to track metrics, following through with what we've already kind of wanted to do this year. We've made some progress, but not enough. What else did we change? We removed, as Amelia mentioned, the spec pages, at least to a decent degree, are up. And then in the technical calls, I think we've updated this as well. So feel free to take a look at these. I'll send out a reminder to review the program plan. And probably by the end of this week or next week, we'll have to start a ballot to approve the program plan. Yes.
John, I think 1 week, filing the ballot for this week is too soon. Is it possible that we submit this and ask the community to, via comments, add their suggestions or feedback directly to the document, and then give them a week, just a week to review and provide any feedback as they see it fit, and maybe we can run it next Tuesday. You see, it's only the 15th, and we don't need to give this finalized until the end of the month. The beginning of November is actually when this needs to be given to the Eclipse Foundation. Rushing it without the community feedback, without this landing into the forum, community and working group since ill-advised. We always.
Well, I thought that's what I said, but maybe I didn't.
Yeah, but you said we will file a ballot for this week, and that's not how we do
No, I
things.
didn't mean for this week. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
After this week, right? So provide a week of feedback is exactly what I was thinking, and then file
Okay.
something so we can finish it. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
This is great.
But that's not what I said.
Sorry. This is great.
Yeah. So that's great. That also meets my kind of thought. I think Amelia said I think I provided good feedback for this. I think it's this week we submit for comment. However, next Tuesday, we do need to find a time to look at are there any feedback. If there is feedback, we have to address on the call and then before the ballot, right?
Correct.
So you address the comment and then put on ballot.
Mhm.
So for next week, we could use the first half an hour if needed for the program plan discussion.
My
Well, the
recommendation.
next live hangout's in 2 weeks. Next
Yeah.
week is the technical call.
Yeah.
What I'm suggesting is next week we could use the first basically half an hour if needed to go through the feedback and then so that you can put on the ballot next
Mhm.
week.
This
If
is
this is you have to put on ballot next week.
a +1 to
All right.
Emily.
Okay.
Give me this real quick to complete this, and I've already said it, I think, last week. If the technical call needs to use some time for this, like the first 30 minutes, and this is stated in the community forum saying, provide your feedback, and we will tackle it on next Tuesday technical call, then some of us that are active attending these calls, they do not attend the technical call, will make a point to get to that call when the time is set for this and do so. But you see, we provide those that, we have Kenji, we have Fujitsu that is in Japan that he will want some feedback, hopefully. And then we have all these other partners that do not attend this call. Just give them a week. They can provide feedback via comments. And if there is no feedback that arrives, we can close it on Tuesday and say, hey, no feedback was given, but thanks so much for checking this out. We will start now the ballot. But we do so all of it, all the communication through the forum. And that means we have fed the beast and we have done what we usually do, all open source, even the planning, because it is stated in the website that we literally said, there is a page that lists this program plan, the budget, and it says all of it is done via open source, via the forums. And, we just need to do it like that, like a little bit more talkative.
Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah, I'll send something out to the groups to discuss this along with if there is comment that we can discuss in the next technical call. We can set some time aside. That's what I was planning to talk about today. Program plan, spec pages, 7.1 or 7.next. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
Did you
Oh,
cover
and vote on the ballot. Sorry, please vote on the steering committee ballot. Emily?
Yeah, did you talk about the developer survey you put in here?
No, I didn't get a chance to go through it. I literally 5 minutes before the call, I searched for MicroProfile in the survey. So I have not had a chance to review it in full.
Yeah. So,
But have you done it? I mean, have others done it?
Yeah, I have done it.
Oh, okay.
But I think you brought the two good bullet points. So it's finished with a high. So it's from the survey, it seems like MicroProfile usage grown. And so is Jakarta EE. If you combine these two, we are doing great.
Yeah, I mean, in my humble opinion, this does target our core audience, right? Let me rephrase that. A majority of developers that respond to the survey, I think, are part of our core audience. So it's not well, that's how I look at it. So yeah, these numbers aren't bad. I think it's pretty good. I think we can do better from a microprofile perspective. So we have made progress. And I actually do believe, this is in my humble opinion, that there's more MicroProfile usage out there than people know. So depends who's responding to the survey within the organization. And I haven't seen that. If it's some manager, it's like, yeah, we use Jakarta. Well, they also use MicroProfile, right? So again, it's just in my opinion, depends who responds within an organization. And I actually happen to think it's a little bit higher. So.
Yeah, the same thing is says to Jakarta as well. For people use the Spring, I say, oh, don't use Jakarta. Actually, in their import they do, but it's just not aware of it.
Yeah, and I should mention that Spring maintained its lead. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know if it grew, but it's I don't think it was a big change. But they're still kind of the top dog.
No, it's slightly lower.
It's
It's
slightly lower. Okay.
decreased. I think from yeah, decreased a bit.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't remember off the top of my head. So, all right, we're at pretty much at the top of the hour. I definitely recommend folks take a look at the survey. I think it would be good for us to discuss during the next marketing call too. So, thanks everyone. We will see you maybe next week for the first half of the call or part of the call to discuss the program plan if there's comments, and see everyone in 2 weeks for this call. And enjoy your time. Thanks everyone.
Thanks,
Bye
everyone.
now.
Thank you,
Thank
Ed,
you
for sharing
guys.
the minutes.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.